Once married to the Sultan of Brunei, Queen Mariam lived a life of luxury, but things took a drastic turn after her divorce. What happened to the mother of Prince Mateen? Her life spiraled into a series of high-stakes gambling adventures and mysterious cases of missing jewelry. These troubles weren't simple. They involved her bodyguard and led Mariam to serious legal issues. How did Mariam Abdul Aziz fall so far from grace? Stay tuned to find out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing stories. Let's get started. The once queen, Mariam Aziz, went from a life of opulence in Brunei's royal family to being at the center of a gripping courtroom drama. At the center of this shocking scandal was her bodyguard, Fatima Lim, accused of stealing extremely valuable jewelry. The story unfolded during a highly publicized trial, where accusations flew and secrets about gambling debts came to light. Mariam Aziz's deep dive into the world of gambling started innocuously, but soon spiraled out of control, involving millions in debt and a shocking court case. The high-stakes gambling saga led to significant financial and legal troubles for the former queen. During the trial, Mariam admitted to selling jewelry to cover a staggering £1 million gambling debt. Her gambling wasn't just a casual pastime, it was an indulgence and obsession that took her to the most exclusive casinos in London, including Les Ambassadeurs, Espinals, and Rendezvous. She described her gambling mentality as constantly chasing the money. Despite her vast wealth, the allure of the gamble drew her deeper into debt. The situation escalated when Mariam was accused of blowing £500,000 in one night at the tables. This claim came to light during the trial of her bodyguard, Fatima Lim, who faced charges of stealing diamonds worth £12 million from Mariam and replacing them with fakes. Fatima defended her actions by claiming she sold the jewels to help Mariam cover gambling losses accrued over a 20-month gambling spree across global hotspots like Singapore, Macau, and London. Mariam's gambling habit was so severe that she had a £2.5 million credit limit at the Claremont Club in Berkeley Square. She frequented several high-end casinos, sometimes visiting 2 or 3 in a single night. Her choices were driven not just by financial limits, but also by a search for luck. When one venue felt unlucky, she moved to another, always hoping the next one would bring better fortune. Mariam Aziz also persuaded her Muslim bodyguards to gamble, providing them with £1,500 each for chips, despite their religious beliefs advising against such activities. This manipulation highlighted the extent of her compulsion, as she involved those close to her in her downward spiral. The court also heard how Mariam managed her mounting debts. She was so involved in her gambling world that she allegedly transferred significant amounts of money into Lim's account to handle her casino debts. Despite these overwhelming financial pressures, Mariam maintained that she had no issues managing her gambling finances and vehemently denied asking Lim to sell the stolen diamonds. She insisted she handled the sale of any jewelry herself. Mariam's lifestyle showcased the extreme highs and lows of someone living in the fast lane of gambling and luxury. From exclusive clubs in London to high-stakes tables in Asia, her story is a cautionary tale of how quickly gambling can turn from a pastime into a perilous addiction. Despite her vast resources and properties in Leicestershire, Kensington, and Singapore, the former air stewardess's fall from grace was as dramatic as it was public. In a dramatic turn of events, Fatima Lim was cleared of all charges in the high-profile jewel theft case. Fatima was accused of stealing jewels worth £12 million, including 2 precious diamond rings and a diamond bracelet from Mariam. However, after a grueling 5-week trial and over 14 hours of deliberation, the jury at Isleworth Crown Court found her not guilty. Fatima Lim had a long-standing relationship with the family. She initially served as Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's badminton coach before transitioning to a role as Mariam Aziz's bodyguard, following her separation from the Sultan in 2003. The court heard from over 20 witnesses during the trial, which painted a complex picture of Mariam and Fatima's relationship. The center of the controversy were 3 jewelry pieces: a 12.71 carat pear-shaped blue diamond ring valued at around £7 million, a 27.10 carat rectangular yellow diamond ring worth about £1 million, and a diamond bracelet. Mariam Aziz claimed that Fatima had stolen these items, sold them, and replaced them with nearly worthless replicas, an accusation strongly denied by Fatima throughout the trial. Adding another layer to the story, Afifa Abdullah, the adopted daughter of the Sultan of Brunei, testified that she was tricked into handing over 2 diamond rings to Fatima. The defense, however, argued that Mariam had actually instructed her daughter to give Fatima the rings to help settle a staggering £3 million in gambling debts. Despite the serious accusations, the defense highlighted Fatima's previous loyal service to the family and disputed the claims. They painted Fatima as a dedicated employee, caught in the crossfires of her employer's tumultuous lifestyle and financial recklessness. But this was not Fatima's first controversy. She was previously also involved in a civil lawsuit, in which Mariam Aziz successfully sued her for the return of the jewels and millions in damages. The jury was presented with this aspect of their entangled legal battles, and they ultimately sided with Fatima in the criminal case. Fatima's exoneration ended a saga that had drawn considerable public and media attention. The case exhibited the complex dynamics of trust, loyalty, and betrayal within the private circles of the wealthy and powerful. Fatima, having faced criminal charges in London after being extradited from Singapore, expressed relief at the verdict, which cleared her of any wrongdoing in what had been a career and reputation-defining legal battle. Her acquittal marks the end of an intense judicial scrutiny that laid bare the private affairs and disputes of a family once closely knit by personal and professional ties. And there you have it, the riveting tale of Mariam Abdul Aziz and the dramatic courtroom battles that followed her lavish yet tumultuous lifestyle. From the glittering high-stakes casinos to the courtroom drama, Mariam's story is a stark reminder of how quickly fortune can change, and change you. What do you think of Mariam Aziz's story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more updates. See you in the next video.